Some say don't give up and hope that your good is good enough. Head down, keep on working. If you can earn it, you deserve it.
Like jab, 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 or making fun of you while they're throwing their dollar bills up to strippers, and then you're thinking, you got syphilis, you got herpes.
I'm not supposed to,
You know what
I'm
I'm
supposed to
saying?
really applaud.
Yeah, we don't
Syphilis,
applaud,
yes.
but that's what you're almost wanting to think.
Sure,
but
there's some kind of justice
it's
that
like,
comes
great,
back.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all are doing that. You know, why don't you just go smoke a cigarette too? Because not everybody dies from smoking cigarettes.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just the evil you get, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so this guy wants to have a little go around, but you know, when you broadcast that on the internet, you're saying you're basically inviting Christians. You got something for me? You're
defending
opening,
God almost.
Yeah. Which
for fun.
there's a great quote from some pastor that said, God doesn't need defending.
No.
All you have to do is, like God is a lion, all you have to do is open the cage. And in some sense, oftentimes I want to defend God's honor, but it's like, ultimately I will probably just look silly and maybe my feelings will be hurt and I'll be doing a little crying later.
I'm assuming it's always a nice way to look at it, maybe to not be defending God, but defending His name for other Christians, to not really fall for this ignorance of,
Right.
you know.
Right, there's ways of framing it that kind of makes sense.
Because we know God don't care about that minute of a thing that He said.
And in some way, we were talking earlier about yelling at people to not fall into a pit. And in some way, I'm yelling, do you understand who you're dealing with? That God, in some way, I want people to see that God has a way of bringing about justice. But what I'm going to end up saying to the guy is, I want to make it personal and just say, okay, you're asking, I want to ask you, since you know more than God, what would you have God do with you when you do wrong? What would you have God do? Because He wants to eliminate evil. Okay, have you ever done anything evil? And he'll be like, no, evil's Hitler. I'm way lower than that. Okay, have you done anything bad? Well, no, not really bad. How about have you done anything unpleasant to others? Or, you know, I'll take it to wherever he can stand.
So He's okay admitting. Yeah.
And what would you have God do with that? Because you think God should stop it. You know, say you pick up a quarter that's not yours on the sidewalk, and don't make any effort. Or say, whatever it is, say there's some...
You lied about your hours when you were working. Even,
right.
You know?
Would you have God, you know, rip out one of your eyes, or just give you a little tiny little swat on your bottom? Would you have Him
just
pinch
fired.
you, have you fired?
Yeah.
So what karma do you think should be in place to bring the justice that you know so much about? What would you have?
What if I was the one